looking at a British pound 15-minute chart, and I like these kind of scenarios. You see here price has retraced, and we bounced at 7,500 here a couple of times, and then now price moved down, and as price falls like this, of course you're going to look for other levels of support and resistance using your other tools, but you're also going to look at the figure for a bounce. And this is a pretty nice, 100 and a bit move, 100 and a bit pips move, and we come right down to the figure and have a nice bounce of 40 pips, 50 pips, 60 pips. I can usually anticipate after a move like this of 100 pips intraday, I can usually get about 20 to 30 pip bounce, and sometimes more, or sometimes a complete reversal. And so I like those kinds of moves. Now this one was a very interesting scenario. We had price here was waiting for, the market was waiting for the FOMC minutes to the meeting, and typically we usually get a whiplash after this event. But as the market was waiting for the news event, it dribbled down from 82.50 down, and we're looking at a 1-hour chart now, right down to 8,100, the figure at the time the announcement came out, and it held above the figure, which this totally set up for a surprise scenario, because in this case, just to bring some fundamentals into it, the market was waiting for they were pricing in the possibility of a 50 basis point rate hike, and therefore anticipating a US dollar rally as a result, when in fact what happened was it was a 25 point basis hike, which met expectations, and the market had to reprice it in, as well as there were some other factors involved as well. But then we saw this immediate repricing of 180 pips plus. Anyway, thought it was interesting that it came down to right down to the figure. As we see right here. We have covered this one several times throughout this course, and again, this level here at 190 represented the 79% retracement of a large downswing on the daily chart, which is a additional reason that there is a stronger level of resistance at 190, and it was a key psychological level at which the market, there was a decline in buying interest and an increase in selling interest here, and a second attempt, third, and a fourth attempt as well, all at 190. And interesting, after this bounce, price came all the way down to 188.00 and bounced. Here price came down and held above 189, and again 189, key support and resistance. On this move here, we see several figure bounces. We see here the figure provides a base level of support here, and then it rallies up, and this is a 1-hour time frame, so we don't know what type of bounce there may have been at 190. It's 179, but we see a couple of bounces here at 79. We have the figure here as a base level of support, 180, and a bounce. Let me just show you that the high goes to 92, and then it goes as low as 52. Although this looks small on this chart, this is a 40 pip bounce right here. We get above 8,200. It offers support to the market. Then 8,400 offers resistance. And this is 8,500 here. And 8,600. We have here 7,300, a bounce at 7,500, above 73, and then 7,600, support at 7,500, support at 7,400, support at 7,500, a bid at 7,700 there, and then support at 7,800. This is a 4-hour chart, so in all likelihood we saw some definite respect of these price levels here on the smaller time frames, but just want to show you what they look like on a 4-hour chart as well. For example, this bounce right here at 7,800 went as high as 42, and the next candle 35. Although these candles look small, it bounced quite nicely here. The market here has broken through 190. We've gone from 188 to 190. If you see a move like this from 190 to 192 in one day, this is a daily chart. A one-day move from 190 to 192. Look at this level of the center line of this pennant. Boom! You've got to sell right into that figure at 9,200. Okay, and look at the nice bounce we get. We went through by a couple of pips, but in all likelihood there was a very nice bounce on this day. Then look at how support held, and as support held, it came down here to 190. Another tradable scenario right here at 190. This daily chart is riddled with these kinds of trades, but you'd be seeing these trades set up on your smaller time frames. But look at all of the you can't see all of them because they are blended into the daily candles, but here, for example, the test of this low here at 8,600 and so forth. But these trades are all over. The rally here to 8,600, and we talked about the scenario at 190 as well. 193 here.